Try test, buddy.
Okay, so test. Testing.
Cold labor.
Test.
I am in the red recording this right now. Right now.
All right, so we're driving.
We're driving along.
Where are we coming from?
Outskirts of Bolivar, apparently.
Outskirts of Bolivar, yep. All right, so this is our second podcast. We did one where we got...
Copyright strike.
Yeah, by the Gears of War.
All because they had the Queen talking in the background.
It's because the Queen?
I think so.
I thought it was because, like, the music in the background.
I couldn't really hear much music. Mostly I just heard the Queen, like, chastising people.
She does that. All right, so we're doing this podcast deal. Me and Jeremy been wanting to do this. So we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna go over our top. You want to say top 5 or top 10 games? What do you think? We're getting ready to go pick up the boys. So
we can do top 10.
Done.
We got enough time for top 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So do you want to go like 10? You do your 10. I'll do. You do number 10. I'll do my number 10. We'll just go like that.
We'll just go back and forth. Like, I'll let you do yours first because I have to remember.
All right.
All right, you do yours first.
All right, so I'm going to start the last.
Right.
All right, number 10. I would say my number 10 favorite gaming moment of 2015 was Call of Duty Advanced Warfare multiplayer. I never play multiplayer, but I did play it a few times over the summer over the school year and time I had off, and it was great to actually have, those 9-year-old kids that shot you in the face every time, that called you every cuss word in the book, to actually go ahead and shoot them back. And it was great. I don't know if that should probably be but anyways, it was good. So it was a lot of fun. Those kids were always really, really good whenever they go against me. So yeah, that was my number 10 gaming moment of 2015. What about you, Jeremy?
I would say, wow, that's a tough one. I really can't.
I know.
I don't know. Any kind of game in particular?
Yeah.
Okay. There's this game about this old lady sitting on a bench. Okay. All she's doing is sitting on a bench.
Nuh-uh.
Yes. You walk to the bench, and it's called the graveyard. You walk to this bench through a graveyard, and you sit on it.
Yep.
The player has a 50% chance of dying on the bench. Once you die, you cannot end the game. You have to Control Alt Delete.
Uh-huh. And what's the game called?
The Graveyard.
The Graveyard. Okay, that's pretty good. All right.
$2 on Steam down the shitter.
All right, mine. That's pretty good. Okay, so the Graveyard.
The Graveyard.
It's on Steam. Okay. Mine was on the PlayStation 4. But I'm glad you said like what operating system it was on. Okay, my number 9 would probably have to be Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare. It was super fun. I was not very good at it, but my wife was amazing at it. There was times she'd use a toxic pea, and the splash damage would totally just be amazing, and she would do great. She got first a couple of times while playing it, and she was awesome. So I would definitely say, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. My boys loved it. My youngest is really, really good at the chomper. My oldest is really, really good at using the cactus. No, the soldier. Zombie soldier. But yeah, it was great. I had a lot of fun with that. So that was my number 9. Okay, what's your number 9?
Alright, let's see. The Path.
I heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another indie, I call it crap fest. Because all it is, it's basically just artistic music. That's what it's made for, to make the music over-glorified. You're walking to grandmother's house. You get to choose between 5 characters. I always pick the chick with the brace on her leg.
Sure.
I don't know why.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. And she just walks to grandmother's house. it won't let me check out any other rooms. I just walk straight to the room with the wolf every time. It's stupid.
So it's like Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like, every time I go to the room, it's like, you failed. And it's like, how? I can't go in the other rooms. You leave me right here. It's stupid. Okay, next.
All right. Let's see here. My number, we ready for number 8, right?
Yep.
All right. My number 8. Best game, my most favorite game of 2015. All right, let's see here. Number 8. Oh gosh. I would. Oh shoot, yeah. Number 8, I would say would be PT. That playable trail. That really scary demo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it terrified me, and you were just like, eh. Me and my wife watched that. We played it. I screamed. I like crawled out of the couch whenever that happened. It was terrifying. Number 8, PT. You can only get it if you bought it. It was free, but you can only get it if you download the demo on PlayStation, and it was scary.
So it's just like the jury is only available on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
Thought so. Oh man, I have to really think about this. I've played so many for a while. All Is Dust. That was a pretty awesome game. I like the idea that you're in the Dust Bowl, and it almost has a amnesia kind of vibe. You're walking around with a lantern. You're trying to figure out exactly what's going on. During the Dust Bowl, there's this big red demon haunting around it. You're pretty much piecing together a story. And whenever that red bastard showed up behind me whenever I was checking out the shed, that's one of my worst moments.
What was that game called?
All Is Dust.
All Is Dust, okay.
And it was actually free on Steam.
Oh, nice. All right. Number 7. My number 7, I believe, will be Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I liked it. It was a game that you have this big, huge open ocean. You have this big, huge ship, and I killed like great white sharks and great like sperm whales and stuff. It was awesome. I loved it, and it was huge. And I spent a lot of time playing it, and I finally beat it. So, yep, that's mine. Number 7, Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
I'm gonna have to be Shank. Probably because,
Shank, yeah!
Because you got so many options, man. You shoot somebody, you use a chainsaw, you can pull out a knife behind your back. I don't know. There's just something appealing to me to roaming around Mexico and killing attack dogs.
Donald Trump would have your same enthusiasm.
It was basically Machete, but in game form.
Sure. All right. My number 6. My number 6 would probably be, oh man, this is really, really tough. It's getting harder now. I would say it would be the Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat 10.
Pretty hard?
It was harder than the last one. My wife totally beat me at it. Every time she picks the woman characters, she beats me every time. But yeah, Mortal Kombat 10. Really, really darn good game. They're coming out with new DLC. They had Jason and the Predator as the DLC. Now they're having like aliens and Leatherface.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, it's coming out here not for too long. So, yep, Mortal Kombat 10. I'll let you.
Oh shit.
This is number 6.
Number 6. Oh, wow. I got so many downloaded. I got over 44 games in my Steam library, and
I hear you. Yeah.
Some of them slipped my mind. The Plan.
What's the plan?
You are a fly, right? Just a fly. You're flying around in the forest. No particular destination in mind, but where you go, you head straight for a bug zapper.
What are you telling me about this game?
You can't get away from it. You're heading right for it. I don't know why, but it's where you go, and that's where the game ends.
So you go. So all of a sudden it's like, and then.
Yeah. And the whole time when we start, like, at the beginning you get to your and then when you start flying you hear a kind of music to go with it.
Yeah.
And then it kind of fades out and dies right before you hit the light bulb, like. I think it has a deeper meaning about life itself.
Sure. Yeah, I agree. Well, it's kind of like Journey. Journey, you go towards the light at the beginning.
Yeah, but it doesn't take, like, tell you to. Are there people that head away from it? You know? You ever think about that?
Yeah, there's times people head away from it, but they don't. They just do that. The game, you're not going to get anywhere in the game if you do that.
I need to play that.
It is good. All right, so the plan. You're number 6, right?
Yep.
All right, number 5. My number 5 is going to be Daylight. Daylight was a game that was made on the Unreal 4 engine, and it was made. I remember the company. I listened to the podcast. The guys they're on. It's called Rebel FM. Anthony Gallegos is the guy that helped. One of the guys that was on there. But anyways, it's kind of like Slender Man, but there's this witch, trying to chase you. Anytime you look at the witch, you'll die. Same type of dealing with the witch. And me and my wife sit down, and I played it as my wife watched me in one sitting. That was rare. We sit down with one sitting, and we beat it. Yep. It was cool. It was about 5 hours long. We beat it. It was great. See, I had a lot of fun. Me and her just had a blast watching that. All right, another gaming moment. Man, there's so many games that there's really not that many games I've played this year, but there was, but
a lot of mine were actually Unreal Engine, strangely enough. They actually been making a lot of indie games.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
My number 1. Oh, well, when I got number 1, we're on number 5. I'd say my number 5 would be
It's hard, isn't it?
Oh man.
We can knock out a few of them if you want, man. Because, we playing so many, it's kind of hard to decipher.
Okay, my number 5 is going to be Killer Instinct Gold. I loved Killer Instinct. Thought it was super fun. And
anything like the classic?
Yeah, they got some 3D to it, and it was great. Like, I loved it. Like, it was really good. Me and the boys had played, and they got really good at it. And, yeah, so that was my number 5, and we are here getting the boys.
It's okay, I can edit the parts up.
Sure.
Shorten it up a bit. That way we won't mention any names, stuff like that.
There you go.
I recently got into Fallout New Vegas, which I really freaking like. I never played Fallout 3.
Fallout 3, I like the story and the interaction in New Vegas better. I've heard New Vegas was very, very buggy.
Yeah, mine really has a problem with freezing sometimes whenever I turn it on.
Yeah.
That's what I hate about it, but
yeah.
I bet you if I had it on console it would do that. So.
Well, it was pretty, it had quite a deal on console where you would play and it'd get jaggy and...
Oh, by the way, I gotta ask, was Fallout 3 on 360 or just Xbox?
360 and PlayStation 3.
Okay, because I was going to invest in either Xbox or 360. Not really for the head.
Yeah, 360 you can do it, and I would recommend 360. Just a lot of the stuff that Bethesda released for the PlayStation was really, really buggy. But yeah, I liked Fallout 3 because when we got the power armor, that was like huge. Like, oh, well, now Fallout 4, you get it like right out of the bat.
Yeah, it actually takes a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yep, you actually have to work for it.
Okay.
So, and I thought it was pretty good. The only thing I didn't like about it was Remember how they got the reputation system?
In New Vegas?
They don't quite have that.
In what? In 4?
In 4. They do to a certain extent, but it seems like the moment you go a certain way, there's a point of no return. And then that's just the way things are going to be.
Yeah.
Like, I can't give away the story or anything, but it's just like, as far as you go, then there's really no reputation system.
I got you.
I mean, I was dropping Brotherhood, Steel, Wingers with the Fat Man,